Hey dudes, you're watching Ghazali's Toy Talks and this is Ghazali, and today I'm going to review Marvel Legends Vulture from Vulture's Flight Gear Build-A-Figure Wave by Hasbro. So first we look at the packaging. As we can see, the figure is clearly displayed along with all the accessories, and here is the Spider Man Homecoming logo, and on top here is the spider symbol from the Homecoming movie, and here is the side art of Spider-Man from the movie, and at the back of the packaging we can see the detailed image of Vulture, and here is a brief bio of the character, and here we can see the other figures of this wave which I have reviewed already, and we can also see that it is the 7th and the last figure of this wave. And here and on at the bottom here we can see the usual copyright, trademark and warning stuff. And today we are not only going to review this Vulture figure, but also we are going to assemble the Build-A-Figure, which is the Vulture's flight gear. So let's open this box and take a look what we got inside then. So here it is, Vulture out of the packaging, and I think it looks awesome. It's one of the best figures of this wave, and it comes with a number of accessory and a Build-A-Figure piece. So here's the accessory, which is the display stand for his flight gear, and this is the final piece of the Build-A-Figure, which we are going to do and assemble it later. So let's put these things aside for a minute. So I think the Hasbro has done a good job with this figure. The overall body sculpt, if you can see the helmet and the overall face, I think it captures the excellent likeness of Michael Keaton's Vulture. And overall the paint applications, look how his claws came out, and the overall his jacket, his belt, his beacon here. I think it's great. It's a great looking figure. So this is the front view of Vulture, this is the side view, and finally this is the back view of Vulture figure. So now we move towards the articulation. His head can move upward very far like this, downward very far like this, side to side movement. His arms can move forward and backward, bicep swivel here, double jointed elbows, and rotation in the hands, and they are also attached to a hinge joint, can move upward and downward like this. There is an ab crunch like this and a waist swivel. His legs can move forward that much, backward that much, and there is a upper thigh cut here, and double jointed knees like this, and his legs can move outward that far, and the feet are also attached to a hinge joint and can move upward that much and downward very far, and there is also an ankle pivot. So that's it for the articulation. So these are the Build-A-Figure pieces that we have collected so far from this wave. These two pieces came from the Spider-Man and the Spider-Man homemade suit figures. These two pieces came with the Cosmic Spider-Man and the Moon Knight figure, and these two pieces came with the Tombstone and the Aberjankin Beatles figures, And finally this last piece came with the Vulture figure, as I have already told you guys in this video. So let's assemble these pieces and see what come out from these pieces. So here it is, our Build-A-Figure completed and fully assembled. So let's talk about its articulation. We can see the upper wing here can swivel up to certain point like this, and it has a swivel from here. It can move upward like this, downward like this, while the lower flap here, this portion here, it can only swivel up to certain point like this. And if we can put it from the other side like this, we can see these flaps with the turbines or fans, whatever, they can also, the upper flap can swivel up to certain point like this, and these turbines can flip like this, and they can also rotate all the way to 360 degrees like this. And the reason why they have given us this display stand is because it's going to be very heavy when we attach this flight gear to our figure, and it will be very difficult for this Vulture figure to stand still. So that's why they have given us this display stand. So let's attach this flight gear to our Vulture figure. And here is our Vulture with his flight gear. As you can see, it's very difficult to stand still for this figure with wings or his flight gear attached to his back. But if we can attach this display stand like this, it's a bit tricky because of the claws of his. So that's it, like it looks like that, and I think it looks cool. It's a good looking figure, and if you are a fan of this movie, the Spider Man Homecoming movie, then you must buy this wave. And it's a cool wave, and each and every character of this wave is a good and cool looking guy. So that's it for the review. Now comes the most important part, which is height comparison. So here it is Vulture side by side with the other Spider-Man movie villains which I have so far. So here it is with the superposable Green Goblin from Spider-Man 2002 movie, and here it is with the Doc Ock or Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man 2004 movie, Spider-Man 2 movie. All three of them are 6-inch scale figures. These two figures are from Toy Biz, and personally I really like this figure very much. It's very hard to find, it's a rare figure. So here it is, Vulture figures side by side with the superposable Spider-Man from 2002 movie, and this is the Homecoming Spider-Man figure. Both of these figures are from the same wave. Both of these Spider-Man figures are of 6-inch scale. This is from Toy Biz and this is from Hasbro. And last but not least, here is Vulture figure side by side with the Flashpoint Paradox Thomas Wayne Batman figure by DC Direct. This is a 6.75 or 7-inch scale figure. So that's my review, fellas. Hope you have enjoyed it. Tell me what do you think about this figure, about this whole wave in the comments section below. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And if you have already been subscribed, then hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from the Ghazali's Toy Talks. This is Ghazali signing out.